Okay, we're going to be doing a little tour of Gardner anyway, and I don't think we can get in there, but I want to kind of show everyone that short line, and I'm pretty sure they still do use it, but we're going to have to take a look-see. As we came in, we noticed this yield sign. So Joe, if you kindly move your phone over to the right and show them the junction out to the main line, that's where it comes out. That's what it connects to. Okay, now one would think that this line is not being used, but I think it is being used, but I think it's a very limited amount of trains, just because they don't weed whack or maintain the grass around doesn't mean these, and they would not have a yield sign here. It would be exempt if it was. So we're just gonna cruise up the road here and take a look at the short line and see what it's all about here. See how far it takes us, see how far the line goes. One thing about these approach videos is we can explore together these lines without making a million stops. We're kind of exploring together where all this stuff is. And okay, we got an overpass for that particular line, so we'll cross this bridge and then maybe look to the right, Joey, and see what the condition of the tracks are. So yeah, they look like they're still sort of.
Don't think I got a good shot at it.
Yeah, well, you probably wouldn't, but yeah, we went over that line. Again, that is a line that is being used as a short line, so we'll go back onto the main road and take a look-see. Now, like we said, this was the line to Wichita, Mass, which is about 10 miles to the north, and I believe
Didn't get a good shot at it.
no, not that high up. I believe that there was a line that went up points in New Hampshire too. So B&O abandoned in the 50s. So I think to this day, this short line is being used. So we'll just be investigating a little better. Okay, we're crossing another bridge here. I assume this is going to be the short line. I know the rail trail starts here somewhere, so to the right. Oh, that looks pretty good.
Again, didn't get a good shot at it. The tracks are a little low, that's why I
Could be wrong on this. Maybe they might have stopped using that, or maybe.
It definitely seems like it.
Yeah.
But again, we could be wrong. looks like there's a lot of old factory buildings.
Chair factories.
Yeah. Again, like we mentioned in the last part, Gardner is the furniture capital of the New England area. Used to have 20 chair factories as well.
Okay, that's it. This is where it ends, officially ends. So there must be this is where the line, okay, so obviously that's abandoned. So we're going back to where that bridge was and to see if there's any kind of industry that's connected to the last factory. And that will answer our question if that part of the line is being used. According to what we've read, that it's a short line, which is, I think, less than a half a mile. So we're gonna go back and take a look-see and see if, in a way we're killing two birds with one stone here, exploring this short line for sure, see what it's all about. So let's head back. Is that road there? Street. Get off the beaten path here, Joey. So
Seems like
it gets down more.
Seems like it.
Yep. So
Yep.
let's take a right and a right. I think it's for two again.
Yep.
Tracks again. Heading to the main part of the city, the downtown area. I mean, we got to hook a left here. So we still want to find out if that line is being used. We got to the where it's pretty much abandoned back there at the end, but we got to hook one of these rights. I think they're going to look further this way. So. The old smokestacks are being used for cell towers. It's good to see that they're not going to waste. right. So we have to take a right anyway. So let's unravel the mystery. This little municipal parking right here.
City parking?
Yeah, municipal. So the loft's at 30 Pines. So let's
we're at
see.
30 Pine Street.
All right. Were we here already?
No. Careful. Yes, we were. Yeah, we were actually. Yes, we were here. I think we just went in a circle.
Well, this ought to be up. We did. Okay. So we went up there. So we're going to turn around and go back down that road. So obviously that's where the line is. That's where the...
Yes.
Okay, so that's all that's not being used. We just got to double back and find out where that... So this is right here, the old Wichita line here. The old line to Wichita used to run up here, and I think if we had
factory
time...
here. Old factory. One of these buildings is the City Hall.
Is it?
One of these buildings should be.
No, City Hall is like more towards the center. That's more of the strip right there.
Yeah.
So we're kind of in the background.
I thought we were in the center of the city.
Yeah. Oh, look at this guy's little contraption here. Look at that. It's cute.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's the last overpass. If you look to the right, yeah. So there was a factory down here. We'll go check that out and get an idea of what's being used here. Down this road here, so Lincoln.
We have a furniture warehouse. So the track's kind of...
Well, these tracks aren't being used at all here.
Yeah. Yeah, those look...
Well, maybe that is being used. But I don't,
Yeah, they don't look too worse for wear.
well, it looks like when you come up and back in, take a look at the interlock, and if it looks like it's sort of works, then this might be the factory that is being used for it. Hard to tell if this is being used. We'll go further back and see what we see on the other side, and then
It does look beat up, but...
it does, but that doesn't matter. I mean,
Yes.
they're going at 5 miles an hour just to get that stuff in here. You'd be surprised on some of these industrial lines, what the condition of them.
Yeah.
So you don't know. I mean, the amount of weight and freight you can get in by just a few rail cars compared to truck is, and plus the cost of shipping is so much cheaper to bring the stuff in by rail.
Absolutely.
But if you look to your right, down there, down that set of tracks down that way, okay,
those look a little bit cleaner.
it does look cleaner. It looks like it's opened up, and it looks like that's maybe they got a loading dock. I mean, it's a dead end. So let's turn around here. I know this is going to be a long approach. It's going to take forever to load onto the thing, but it's important to figure this stuff out. I mean,
Yeah, this is gonna take up all my storage.
that's why you buy storage, kid. You don't want to listen. I'm up here for $10.
Well, we'll just have to upload this pretty quickly, so I can clear up the storage for the rest of the day.
Let's see. Look down there. I don't know, man.
That
See the
is-
interlock in there?
Yeah.
See the thing? I don't know if they use it because it's technically.
That is definitely not being used.
It might. You don't never know. That interlocking looks. That doesn't. Who knows?
It looks very overgrown.
It doesn't
this
matter.
part.
It doesn't matter if it's overgrown. That's not the key. I mean, it's not going to stop a train as long as what they do is they bring it up enough, and then they can back it in, and then they come out this line. And that line, I don't know. It's a mystery. I don't know if they use it or not. We'll shoot down here and see if we can see the track from a different perspective down here. I don't know. You'd be surprised sometimes what they can use. If they don't have to pay to maintain track equipment and they can make it work, they got to make it work.
This is the incomplete rail here.
Well, yeah, this used to be. Hope I don't bottom out here. But that's where we just turned around there. So let's cruise down here. Yeah. Let's hope we don't get it flat.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a fun start to our day here.
No, to see the tracks up here.
Yep, there they are, right in front of us. Or right in front of the viewer. Not in front of us.
The tracks look a little.
Yeah, the tracks look very clean here.
Yeah.
So maybe one part of it's being used. But then there's other parts of the track that don't look
Yeah.
good.
I don't know. I don't see any cars in here either. So maybe you're right. Maybe it doesn't. They're not using it.
I just think some of the track doesn't look like it's in
But you'd be surprised on some of those junction tracks.
shape.
You know, because there is a hand interlocking lever there that's visible.
Yeah.
Okay, so just because it doesn't look fancy and clean doesn't mean
It's not being used.
It's
Exactly.
not being used, right?
It could be.
But
Exactly.
that's the Wichita line. So
Wow.
we're gonna go back over. I think we were over this bridge a little while ago. How much time we got on this anyway?
18 minutes.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to upload this pretty quickly because I won't have enough space to do the rest of the day if I don't upload this.
All right. Well,
I think I can film for a long time still, so should be no issue.
very well. That's pretty much it. That's that line. I guess we explored that in the half an hour. We drove around.
20
wasted
minutes.
Time. You know?
19 minutes now. So this is the approach to
Part 17.
Part 17. We're not at Part 17 yet. But we will be.
Well, we're going to stop and eat, and maybe Part 17 we will be focused on where we're going to eat. Now we got to find a place. to
Yeah,
eat.
so we're doing that right now. This video is already longer than any Iron Maiden song in their discography.
Oh, really? We're 20 minutes now?
We're into 20 minute territory now.
We're keeping track of our time here. old Polar ginger ale signs. You know, those are old from the 60s and 70s. The store doesn't exist anymore. It's funny, back in the 50s and 60s, some of the old variety stores had some quirky advertising signs.
Yeah.
I remember a lot of the bar rooms would have a Schlitz sign, and it would have some guy with a crew cut having a Schlitz. That was like the generic Schlitz sign, and people own those establishments would have those, in front of them. And I remember seeing a couple in Quincy, but those signs are just. Years ago, there was a bar room on every corner. Everyone went to the bar. Not as much anymore. All right, enough of the Wichita Shortline there.
Careful.
So we'll head into the city center and try to find. We're looking for the Blue Moon Diner. We'll get some lunch, and then we'll have an approach to 17A, which maybe Blue Moon Diner will be Part 17. If it probably will be.
Yeah, it probably will be. Approach to Part 17, which would be the Blue Moon Diner.
Yeah.
And then Part 18 will be
Right.
wherever we go next after that.
Right. Now we need to just find it.
Now this video will be uploaded relatively shortly
Hey Siri,
as well.
give me directions to the Blue Moon Diner in Gardner.
Getting directions to Blue Moon Diner.
Because I'll have to very quickly
Starting
upload
walking
this
directions to Blue Moon Diner.
onto the YouTube channel, HM Rails. Because if I don't get this uploaded,
Take a
I
right
won't
on
have much
Vernon Street. Then
more
in
storage.
500 feet, take a in 200 feet, take a right on Vernon Street. Proceed to the route.
So we are currently searching
At
for
the stop sign, turn left onto Oak Street.
the Blue
Yeah, I
Moon
think
Diner.
we're
Almost there?
almost there.
Okay.
Walking distance anyway.
We're at 23 minutes and 20 seconds here in this video.
I guess we're getting
In a
them.
quarter mile, turn left onto City Hall Avenue.
We're at about, I believe, half the runtime of the Jethro Tull album, "Thick as a Brick." If any of the people listening know that album, it's about 38 minutes long or something like that. Very good album. It's like one long song.
Okay, it's telling us
Different
to
parts.
go straight. Okay, we're pretty much on the other side of downtown. Looks like they got the road blocked off. They got a little festival here. So let's see. Is this the left we want us to take here?
Turn left onto City Hall Avenue.
Yeah, April and May are times for a lot of festivals going on,
Yeah, they couldn't ask for a better day. Okay,
and
here
this
we
is
go.
a perfect day to have a festival.
In 900 feet, turn right onto Main Street.
All right, we're pretty much. This is downtown. It's the fire station.
Fire station right here.
Looks like the skyscraper of Gardner. 1, 2,
Go
3,
past the
4.
stop sign.
5
Then at the next
stories.
one,
These old
turn
buildings.
right onto Main Street.
Colonial Apartments.
Smokestack again, straight ahead.
We went by that earlier, remember?
Yeah. Well, there it is again.
Yep. So
Straight
we
ahead.
are downtown Gardner. It's pretty
Turn
much.
right. Then the destination is on your left.
Okay. See, look at the old Budweiser restaurant sign. Remember we were talking about that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
okay.
it is.
Yep.
Yeah. And
There it is.
The
Blue Moon Diner.
destination is on your left.
There it
Blue Moon
is.
Diner.
Blue Moon
Arrived.
Diner.
Let's hope they take credit cards.
All right. Well, this is
The Blue Moon Diner. Okay.
this has been the approach to part 17, the movie.
Well, because we had to explore that line, it was worth it.
It was, but
So,
we are here at the Blue Moon Diner, and we'll be back
Okay.
for part 17 after we eat lunch. I mean, not lunch, breakfast.
Okay.
All right, it is 12:52. We'll be back in the next part.